a bit forward again. Oh, no, that.
This one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say there's more to play with being on location as opposed to in a studio?
Yeah, because this becomes your studio. So there's so much things around you that you can use to work with, and in the studio you're quite limited because you've only usually got a backdrop, but then you have to be more creative, like we're using Photoshop and stuff.
Yeah, afterwards.
Or I suppose in studios, when you have money, you can create your own kind of studio and make it look like it's outside anyway. But
Yeah, aren't we in the studio now?
yeah, exactly. We made this.
Yeah.
Don't we feel like secret?
Oh, dear.
Everything's a prop. You can look at it. If you can look at a prop or any kind of item and think, aiming for the camera to get that kind of effect. You know? That would look good in a picture just by making somebody hold it a certain way or doing something with it. A lot of objects you can play with. When you play with it, makes the picture even more vibrant than the actual person modelling the clothes. So props work. Yeah.
If you've got the imagination.
Yeah, that too. You can't just have a toothbrush and think, yeah, I'll just have him brushing his teeth. It would just be conventional. But if you had something like using a toothbrush to, I don't know, clean his shoes, then it would be something that would add humour to the picture. You have to think outside the box.
Yes. What's been your favourite spot so far from, was it the bridge? What have we done? The field?
The Rocky Mountain.
Yeah. Well, my favourite part so far was Amersham Station, where it was snow-free. It's hard to say because I think I can only look through pictures and then identify what location was really good.
Okay.
But I suppose Amersham in general comes together as one, so I wouldn't really separate them saying it over here in Amersham. I just say it's just Amersham. So I did like the bridge, the tunnel part of it,
Why was that?
because although it was cold, dripping with ice, and water on the model, unfortunately, and quote insurance, we're not covered, but the water added a kind of essence to the picture. It gave the picture more than what I expected. And that's what I like when you go to any different location. You end up with more things than you actually anticipated or aim to go out. That's why I don't really go out with ideas. I just go and improvise.
Yeah, you were saying that often planning can just go wrong. Things don't go to a plan, so just go with the flow.
Yeah, it's the best thing. If you've got a good model, specimen A. Yeah.
Specimen.
It's specimen Aaron. Yeah. Specimen yeah, then every shoot is just a good shoot. Like, I just try to make people feel as comfortable as possible. So.
What would you give to other photographers for tips on how to make models feel comfortable?
Be yourself. Because from what I've heard, some photographers who take pictures of models tend to be quiet and like don't give direction, or I don't know, don't try and improvise with the model. They expect them to just get it like that. But if you're not telling them what you want the picture to look like, what you want them to do, then they're not going to know what to do, so they're just going to do whatever and whatnot. So I'd say advice would be to like treat the model like your friend rather than
A specimen.
rather than objects. So yeah.
That's a good look.
God,
So
how much
now that he's not a specimen, we're going to put him on the cattle killer.
Yes, it is. This is really cruelty to animals.
Aaron, do you feel like your life is at risk right about now?
It's like you're standing on the edge of a
That's
building.
what makes a good picture when it looks very risky.
Okay, you're playing with people's lives.
Well, I don't, but something I wanted to do. Is there any bridges which have any like rocks on the edges or something? But when I break into modelling, then I'll be the risky one. Go on top of cranes and stuff, and scaffolding that's up in the sky. That would be me. always have backup. Can't believe it. 4 gig for £30.
And how much was the 8 gig one again?
8 gig, £16. Yeah, 16. Never buy anything at Argos. It's not as cheap as they say it is.
Darren, how are you feeling about the photo shoot so far?
Yeah, it's quite good. It's quite fun.
Is it what you thought it would be?
To be honest, I didn't know what to really think. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't really know.
Not what to prepare for.
Nah, yeah, I didn't know what to prepare for, so I just thought, just do whatever. Just having photos taken, isn't it? Really.
Does the white work well, or is it a bit awkward to play with? Well, this is Wellington boot weather.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck. That's well deep.
Kind of. It acts as like studio lights.
Do you find yourself finding it a bit difficult to relax into it? Are you the kind of person that stares in front of the mirror and grooms yourself for a long time? I mean, you know, they say this about models,
Who,
but
me?
it might not be the case with you.
Yeah, like that. Don't move.
Now, do you know what? I wake up every day and it looks good, so you know.
Flex like that.
Exactly.
Model.
I can't help it.
But you're happy with the pictures so far?
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Maybe the weather could have been different. Yeah, they're well good. Nice one.
My hands are frozen.
So cold.